Hello, my dear brothers and sisters of the light. I do have a galactic channeling for you, and then I'll explain more at the end. This one will be a little bit longer. I would ask that you stay to the end, not just watch the first 30 seconds and watch it all the way through so that I can explain these concepts. They are a little bit more challenging and require a little bit more explaining. We are here with you, our dearest brother Hal, for we are most interested in where the human cycle of soul growth will progress to. We can see only so far into what you would call your future. The question being asked on this planet now has to do with the catalyst or starting point of the release of certain information to the masses. The shift has occurred from things remaining hidden and now things coming into the light. Where will this lead, you ask? What is the prognosis, so to speak? We would wish for all star seeds and way showers to align with their most divine and highest points of love and compassion. The information being released is, of course, of the dark and the many lies that planet Gaia has been put under for many eons. Information is, of course, being released in a slow manner so as to not cause further trauma. Many of those of a lower vibration will simply not believe at first. Many will believe. It will require our advanced vibrational brothers and sisters of the light way to show and guide the others to this higher vibrational states. This is not a duty, but simply a pressing of the duty towards this end. All is choice. So then what is the outcome for this? The outcome for the ascension process and its purpose does not change. As always, it is for soul growth and rapid expansion of the human journey. This is akin to the dark night of the soul for the entire planet. The difference being that those listening to this message have already been through this dark night journey and are now ready to move higher in vibration. Again, it is not a destination, but a journey. As always, one must release and love and let go in order to move higher and higher. Each movement is both individual and collective. The migratory nature of soul growth means a certain tipping point must be reached for the mass of collective to ascend. Many will not. This is but the nature of things. Our soul way showers are impatient now. We understand and understand this, and yet you know the natural and universal laws. By resisting that which you seek, you hold it back. Many know this. This is no different now. Allowing love and compassion for yourselves, for those others not at your vibration, and yes, even for those of the darker nature, must be present for growth to occur. Do not encapsulate your perceptions of reality in a judgmental or punitive way for them. This is not the way. Divine justice always occurs. Allow that which you call reality to unfold as it does. Know that the human species loves drama, and therefore you must choose to be in drama or to release that drama and choose for your experience what you want, regardless of that which is your perceptions of reality. We hope this is clear for our light workers. Always be of the light vibration. Always see yourself as more. Do not become enthralled with that which is outside of you. Stay focused on your time and space creations. Be the light workers. Be centered and calm and expansive in both your thoughts and your feelings. This is the way. Be present in the now moment with love and compassion and allowing. It is this simple, dear ones. For now, see and feel this, and your perceptions will reflect this. Be the way of the light. Be that which is your creations. We love you, and they end. So what they're trying to say, we all know about these files that are being released, right? We're all very impatient because for myself, I've been doing the deep dive for 20 years. I heard about these files years ago. Many have. And so we are kind of wondering why they're being redacted, why only teeny bits and pieces. As they've said, and we knew this back then, is you cannot change consciousness, you cannot change the minds, the beliefs, the thoughts, and the feelings of others en masse by just shoving it down their throats. It won't work. Okay, that would cause more chaos, more trauma, more upheaval and will bring down the vibrational level of the planet as a whole. Okay? We're, as way showers and light workers in the original 144, whatever you want to call us, we went on this mission and we're able to see and perceive and feel things in advance. You know, we could say the future. We're able to see things much differently than the mass. Okay? But this is all part of spiritual growth. This is a planet, a school. Okay? It was distorted, of course, which has now been righted. Okay? But these things need to come out as they're going to come out. They cannot be just shoved out to the public in that manner. We are going in 2 different timelines. We're really going in more than 2 different timelines. I could get into an entire other video about timelines. But as a whole, we're more or less going in 2 different directions as a planet and as a consciousness. It requires an enormous amount of patience. This is what they're saying. And they're saying, as light workers, part of your journey is to hold and pass through the light codes. And more than that, your experience matters. Your individual experience of what you're going through matters. And so if you're living in a space of fear or doubt or impatience or worry or anxiety, those are all lower vibrations. We're going from 3D to 4D to 5D. Right now, most of us are in this 4D, very, very touching of 5D. This is the astral plane. It's mostly mental and emotional. So you'd be experiencing, many of you, myself included, would be experiencing things like seeing little snippets of your past. And sometimes some emotions on it, sometimes no emotions. It's as though you're just sort of viewing it. Think of this period for both ourselves and the planet as a whole, but mostly for us way showers. Think of this period in 4D, okay, as being a cleaning up period. Okay, and you say, well, no, I mean, I've done so much work on myself. I've already cleaned it all up. No, you haven't. Not from an energetic and vibrational place. And so you'll experience it in the bodies, aches, pains, illnesses, etc. You'll experience it emotionally. You'll experience it in your thoughts. And the key to vibrating higher, changing your vibrational state of being to get to 5D is individual and bringing the collective with you. That's why your experience is extremely important. And so the thoughts, the feelings that you hold not only change your vibration and of course your experience, because it's choice here. You can live in anxiety and fear and worry and impatience and all that. That's your choice. But it brings the collective there as well, because we have, as higher soul workers, the equivalent that I was taught many years ago is we have 10,000 times more power, more energy, so to speak, than the lower vibrational beings that we witness. That's how important we are towards the overall growth and expansion. Some of you don't want to hear that because you say, well, I'm suffering. I'm tired of this. I really want it to end already. If you're saying all those things to yourself, where are you vibrationally? It's not a quiz. Where would you be vibrationally? Of course, you would not be in a higher vibration. Higher vibrational beings do not allow their heart space, their 0 point energy, their center, to wobble or vary based upon external things. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's I can get into telling about my own personal story, but it could be finances, it could be health, it could be relationships, it could be your actual environment that you're living in. You try to say as centered as possible. And that's really all they're saying here. They're saying be the ascended beings. Ascended beings don't care about the drama going on around them. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And by saying don't care, you acknowledge it, but you don't incorporate it. You don't bring it into your being. You're like, I'm on my path. This is where I want to go. This is how I want to see my life. And you'll know you're getting there when things that you think about happen much more quickly. Because then you're going from 3D creation to 4D, 5D creation, where it just simply is. There's very little delay. Okay? Ask questions, please. This is a very pivotal point, a tipping point, as they're saying. Ask questions, please. Like and share if you want to. And I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye for now. Okay.